Fatherhood. This is my first YouTube video, and I am not a very good game makers, but I know I might not know very well, but I know pretty. So I wanted to share what I know for you, and if you wanted to help me by doing this for others and you, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification icon, and please like this video and see us up to the end of this video. So this is a part 1 of making game for your with a good app. If you doesn't download it yet, you can just come here and this is can just press this or this link in the description below. This is the Godot link is on the first description below. So let's start out. I'm going to open Godot and wait for it. It will come. Now it has come. So I'm going to make a new project, and it is going to be on the desktop, and select the current folder. I'm going to press on the OpenGL3, and I'm going to name my game platformer, and I'm going to press create the folder, and I'm going to go to here and press create and edit, and as you can see it have come, the icon have come, the folder come, and it might want us to wait for a little bit. It just up to 10 seconds. Okay, since we are making a 2D game, we are going to go to here and press the 2D icon and press this 2D. So see, when we do that, this will come, and we are going to press and rename it level 1, and we are going to make a new folder in here. By if you doesn't know how to, you can just come here and left click and create new folder, and you are going to write levels, and I'm going to make another, and I'm going to call this scripts, and we are going to make another called scenes. After we have done that, you can just come here and press Ctrl S to save, and it will ask us where to save. We are just going to press save in the levels and save it in there. Now it is saved. If you see here, the level 1 come, and we are just going to make in this video we are going to make just a rigid body, showing you how to make icons like that things. So now we can start. We are just going to press like this and press for the static body 2D. Before we have done that, we have to press on the sprite. You can just come here and search for sprite, and when you do that, the sprite come, not the animated sprite, just the sprite, and not the red ones, just the blue one. We are going to make 2D, so we are just going to press the blue one, the sprite, and when we press that, this will come. Nothing will happen. We doesn't have add any texture to it, so we are just going to make this good icon to it add. And we are going, I think mine is the y-axis is 600. Since when we done that, this will come, it will gonna be in here. So what we are going to do now is middle this axis, blue axis, right? So I mean the red axis. So we are going to go to the red axis and write for we are going to write 512. Since when we do that, it will gonna be on the middle, and we are going to scale it to 4. No, it is not enough. 10. Okay, 20. That looks good. Or 15. Now this is perfect. And since when we do that, it will gonna scale up. So we will just gonna add a static body. If yours is like mine, you can just make it be in here. If yours is like this, it will be you will be fine. If yours is like this, you can make it come here. Be careful, it have to be like this. We are going to add a collision shape. Collision shape 2D, the 2D one, not the red one, not like that up here, just the collision shape 2D. So when we do that, this will come, and we are going to make the shape a new rectangle shape. When we do that, this tiny blue thing will come. We are just going to make it go to here. The transform is going to be 600 by 512, and the scale is fine, and we're just going to scale it a little bit down. Okay, we are going to scale it like this. To scale, just hold the red this, and you can just scale up smoothly. And see, when you finish, when you do that, you can just press here and rename it floor. And we're just gonna press here and add a rigid body 2D, the rigid body 2D, not the 3D one, the 2D rigid body 2D. And we are going to add just a collision shape, not a static body, just the collision shape 2D, not the collision polygon, the collision shape 2D. And we are going to add it, and we are going to add another thing called sprite. It is in here, recent. You can get it in the recent. If you press it, this will come. When you press it again, it will gonna make it on the screen there. So it doesn't have any texture. We are just gonna make it again this one. So now what we are going to do is add a rectangle shape. Okay, we are just gonna make this down this. to make it look for us. Okay. Okay. Control Z. I'm just gonna scale this up a little bit. So now it is perfect. If you just make this go, just pressing like this, it won't work. You will just have to press the rigid body and make it move. Sorry, we can just make this. If it is like very hard for you, can just press here and the child of it will be attached. So now if we go and see, they are attached. Even if we doesn't press it, it will be attached. Unless you come here and press the one and move it, it will not work. If you make it like this, it will be like just like before. So we are going to press attach again, and so what we are going to do is, if you play, press this one and it will gonna play it for you. You see it falling? You see it, right? Now to make another experiment, we are going to press the rotate up here, the rotate, and we are going to rotate it like this. Perfect. Now if you play, okay, if you play, you can see it is working with physics, right? Good. Now we are good to go. The weight is, we can change the weight. If I wanted to make it very high weight, I can just come here, and when I make it like that, you see, it is now falling fast, but it is good. Control Z. I'm just gonna make it go to the default gravity. You can change the gravity. I'm just gonna make it 9.8, as we know right now, right? So now if you see, it is falling fast. That is the right equality, the right gravity, I mean. See it's how it is going. If we duplicate this up, Control D to duplicate it, and if you Control Z, we are on the rotation mode. We can just come here and press this, and you can move it now. Okay, I'm going to make this like this, and another duplicate it, Control D, and we are just gonna make it like this. Now it is looking good. If we play now, okay, it is good. See, the gravity is very good, perfect. Everything looks good. So you can change the sprite. If you come here and press this, if you have another image, you can import it in here, and the icon will change. So now what we are going to do is, if you play again, I wanted to see this again. This is very nice. I wanted to see the colliding. If you wanted to duplicate this again, Control D, and move them like this, and rotate them. Yes, good. And go and move them again. Okay, now it looks good. And another one, Control D, and we are going to move it in here and rotate it. That looks good. So I'm going to move it like this. So if you play it, it will be very, very good. See the colliding? That is very good. Okay, thank you guys. This is for this video, so you can play it. See you on another video. On the another video, the next part 2, we are going to add our character, and we're going to download a assist from the internet, and I'm going to show you how to script your character. So see you on the another video. Thank you guys.